Okay, Mandeep, you can start recording now.
Okay, so record this meeting. Okay, I think it's being recorded.
Yeah. So you're asking about client number.
Client number. So this is what I understand. Let me know if I'm understanding it right or wrong. Okay. So we use different client numbers to go to different type of modules. So let's say if we, regarding our example from yesterday, 800 could be for FICA and 810 could be for supply and demand and 230 could be for material management. So let's say if in a company people who work with SAP FICO would enter using client number 800, the ones in material management would enter using 230. Is that right?
Yes, the meaning is the same, but not exactly here. So we cannot decide the numbers. Okay, the company will decide. See, in this example, in this server, 800 is you are going to using for logging into the SAP for FI pupils, ST pupils, like that. They are going to given this 800 for different types of pupils
Okay.
by controlling the buffering or something like that. For example, all the members are using the same client number. What happens? The server may be down. So that's why they splitted the different types of modules into different types of client numbers. So 800 we can use some people's, 810 using some people's, like this. It's
Okay.
nothing
Okay.
but let
So
us
it is created by the company. So
it's
it's not.
created by the company. Yes. Let us see
Okay.
here.
Okay.
1 second. Let us see here. This is a total server. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we have a 100 peoples are there in a company. 100 peoples. For
Okay.
example, 100 peoples are working. So same 100 peoples are, we have only one door to the company. Let us assume that we have only one door
Oh,
for
I see
entering
what
into
you're
the
saying.
company.
Yeah.
So it is getting more difficult,
Well,
right? For 100 peoples at a time entering into the company, it's getting some difficult. So that's why what happens, the company is creating different types of doors or different
okay.
types of entries for entering
Yep.
into the company, like this.
Okay. So okay. So those entry, let's say those different client number,
Yeah.
they do not necessarily have to be for the same module, or do they have to be for same module? So let's say 100, 800 can people working in other department like material management, can
Yes.
they also enter through the same module as
Yeah,
FICA people?
if the company is given access to the material management peoples also, they are also entering into the,
Oh, okay.
depending on the
Okay,
client,
okay,
depending on the company. Okay.
okay,
Yeah, we
okay.
cannot
I
decide.
see now. I get the concept. Yes.
100 peoples are there, right? So for
Yeah.
example, some peoples are, we are given passes from this gate. For example, this gate number is 800, that's it. And some people
Okay.
are, we are given the passes from 810. So this is the another license. So like this, even they are given the different types of numbers, they are going to enter into the same company. It's nothing
Yeah.
but server. They are going to enter
Yeah.
into the same server.
Okay.
Perfect example. This is okay. Understand that,
Yes.
Jason? You understand or not?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. So anyhow, you can start now. So he's now already 10 minutes gone. So we can start our session. So today we are going to starting our actual syllabus. In our actual syllabus, the first topic is enterprise structure. See here. So in enterprise structure, what are the main things we have in enterprise structure? What is an enterprise structure? First of all, you don't know. For
I don't.
example, yeah. First we have a group of companies. So under one group of companies, multiple companies are working, right? Different types of companies are working. And for FI is basically using for external reporting purpose. So for their reporting purpose, total their business, entire their business, they are going to divide it into different types of business units. And we have different types of segments, and we have different types of consolidation business areas. And we have FM areas, financial management areas. So like this, we have a different types of things in a enterprise structure, and cost centers we have, cost elements we have. Those things we can discuss in controlling. But in FI point of view, these are the things we have to discuss. First one, what is a group of companies and what is the companies and business units, segments, consolidation business areas and FM areas. Segments also we can discuss in controlling. These things we are going to discussing in FI. Let us take one diagram, then we can usually identify that. Let us see here. This is the hierarchy. So this is the first one, group of companies. And under that we have a different types of companies are working. For example, company 1. This is the company 2. And for example, this is the company 3. So like this. And for their business purpose, they are going to dividing and take their business into different types of like this. Different types of business units. For example, this is business unit 1 and business unit 2. And this one is a business unit 3. Here also the same. Business unit 1 and we have business unit 2 and here we have business unit 3. Here also we have business unit 1 and business unit 2 and here we have business unit 3. So like this we have. Got it?
Yep.
So this is the structure. This is a normally we call it like this. Okay, normally normal scenario. Normally we call it as a group of companies and company, and we call it as the business units. But in SAP point of view, the naming convention may be different.
Okay. One question: the group of companies, when we say that these are not different companies, these are the same owned by same people, right?
Same people.
Like, okay, the group of company would be something like Tata, and then company 1, company 2, company 3 would be like Tata Finance, Tata,
Textiles, Tata,
textiles,
like this.
okay,
Different types of
yeah.
Tata Automobiles.
Yep.
Let us see here. In SAP point of view, they will treat it as a group of companies. They just treat it as a company itself. They just named as a company, and different companies they are going to call it as a company codes. We are going to call it as a company 1, company 2, company 3, like right? Same way,
Yeah.
in SAP we just treat it as a company code. We are not going to treat it as a company here. Company code 1, company code 2, company code 3, like this. And business units, we are going to treat it as a business areas. Business unit is nothing but business area. Understand this? And one more thing here, in SAP we have a two types. First one is a definition and second one is the assignment. First we have to define all those things, group of companies and business units, everything. After that we are going to assigning some of the fields to some fields. For example, first we have to define company. First we have to define company codes. First we have to define business areas. After that we are going to assigning company codes to company. Like this, not only this one, in each and every scenario. First we have to define that thing, next we have to assign to a particular thing. Any confusion here?
Nope.
That means that we don't have chance to, while we are creating the company code, we don't have any chance to assign company. We have to assign to the company separately. That's its meaning. I understand or not?
Say that again. Say that last part again. So we have no chance of
We
what?
don't have a chance to assign a company while we are creating the company code. First we have to define company, next we have to define company codes, and then we have to define business areas. Like this we have to define one by one. Then only we
Okay.
can assign to the companies or company codes.
Oh, okay.
That's it. And then we can see here. Yeah. Here we have to, let us take one example here. ABC group of companies. Okay. As you know that Tata group of companies. Here we can take it as a ABC group of companies. And company 1, ABC Automobiles, right?
Yep.
And company 2, let us assume that ABC, and just tell me your name, 80 Motors, something like that. And then company code 3, ABC. Yeah, tell me my name. ABC
Textiles.
Textiles. So like this, we can create different types of company codes here. And tell me about some names, business units or business areas. For example, Austin, right? Austin business area, Houston, for example, New York. So like this. Okay.
One question. The business area, does that actually have to be area, or can that be any other kind
No,
of class?
it may be area, or
Okay.
it may be a product also.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Purely depending on a company. Either we can create different types of products as a business area, and we can create it as a geographical locations also.
Okay.
It is not
Okay.
decided by us. This is purely depending on company. A particular area they are going to treat it as a business. Where they have the business, that is we call it as a business area. Either it may be
Okay.
a product or it may be a location also.
Okay.
And see here, I'm sorry. So same Austin business area maybe have for company 2 also, right? So
Yep.
here no need to create Austin for once again for company 2, and no need to create for company 3. Just we can create one time. We can
Oh,
create Austin business area one time, and this should be we can use for 3 company codes if it is applicable.
okay.
If we have a business in New York, so no need to create 3 times. We just create one time New York, and we can use it for company 1, company 2, and company 3. So here what we are going to understand means no business areas are assigned to any company codes. Business areas are like a free birds. We are not assigning to any company codes. We just create the business areas. We just define the business areas, and at the time of the postings, this business area we can use for any company codes. Is it clear or any confusion here? No business
All
areas
good.
assigned to any company codes. Got it? So now we can go for the customization. So we have a definition and assignment is there, right? First we can see path method, then I will give you the translation codes. So are you downloaded SAP GUI or not?
I haven't.
Okay.
SAP what?
SAP GUI for our practice.
Did you email that?
No, you can talk to the peoples, okay? Institute peoples. They will provide you the details.
You mean the access to the server, right?
Access to the server as well as GUI also. We need to download GUI. So
Oh,
like
okay.
yeah, see this one SAP login pad. Yeah, Jason, you can call to those peoples, okay, who contact with you. They will provide you the SAP login pad and everything, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Mandip, you also. Okay, you can talk to
Okay, I'll do that.
Mahesh sir or any other sir. They will provide you. Understand
Will
that?
that be used in future training?
Yeah, we have to practice, right? We need practice.
Right, right.
So that's why we need to download this one, and the peoples they will provide you the server details, and directly in your system you can practice.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think you got it, but still okay, no problem. You can talk to those people. I'm also talk to those peoples, and they will provide you.
Okay.
Got it, Jason?
Yeah.
Okay. So right. Yeah. So first we can go in a path method for creating company and company codes like this. First we can mention SPRO for path method, SAP reference IMG,
Mhm.
enterprise structure. Here go for definition. Here go for financial accounting. And now here click on define company. First one. This is called as a MG activity button. So we are going to defining a company. Company means normally
Company.
no, company means group of companies in
Oh,
SAP.
oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, click on define company. So here click on new entries, and here we have to create the company. So as a company we have to mention one code. So not only the company, keep in mind that in SAP each and every setting we have to mention a either alpha code or alphabet code or numerics code or any alphanumerics code. This is your wish. Either we are using the alphabets or numerics, it's not a matter, but we have to mention a code here, a particular code for each and every setting. If you want to create a company, you need a specific code. If you want to create a company code, you need to give a specific code, that company code also. And for business areas, we need to mention a code. So like this. So in future, we are not going to use any data. We just using that code only. For example, if you
Okay.
want to post any transactions, we are using the code only. What is the code we mentioned? We are not going to use anything. We are not going to see anything there. That is asking only that codes only. Okay.
Okay.
So as a company, SAP providing 6 digits. We can use 6 digits as a company. As alphabets. Maximum length is 6. So my interest is I'm going to use numerics. So in your practice, this is your wish. As for your wish, we can use any code. Okay. For example, ABC group of companies. Here we have to mention some address, some post box number and postal code.
What is name of company two? The third line?
It's nothing but same.
No, okay.
Some companies having the two names, right? Like we have limited, like this we have, okay, corporate, something like that. So that's why we are going to using two names. And city here, for example, I'm going to creating as a host. Country, see here, this is called as a search button. If you click on this one,
What is it called?
Switch button. Switch.
How do you spell that? Switch?
It's a switching option.
Okay.
Switch button.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Once you click on that one, this is showing all the countries provided by the SAP. In SAP total we have 235 countries.
Okay.
And here we have to select US. See, US, United States. And language key, same. Here also click on this one. This is showing all the languages. Total 41 languages are there. So we are going to select the English. And currency also the same. Okay. These are not an important, but it's better to remember. 218 currencies. So USD here, we can select USD here. If you know directly these codes, we can mention directly also. If you know the US is the code for United States, you just mention US and language key as English and currency as USD. Directly you can mention, no problem. Okay. So after we given this data, we can go for save. So we discussed it already. So this is sometimes we can use it as a save button, and sometimes while we are doing any transaction, this button we can use it for as a post button. Posting of transaction, saving of the setting. Click on save. We prompt up a request here. See here, one box is we can see here. What is this? Prompt for customizing request. See, this is a old request. Or old setting done by some other persons. Some other people are done in this. Oh yeah.
So somebody else already had that ABC company, group of
No,
companies?
not ABC. See here, 999 some other company who is using this server. Multiple people are using this server, right? So the last
Yes.
setting done in this server by using the username. My username is this one. By using my username, I done a last setting is this one in this server. Still confusion here. Let us see here. Yeah. See here. For example, this is a server. Okay. And this is I am. For example, this is Mandeep. Okay. And this is, for example, this is a Jishan. 3 people are using the same server.
Yes.
This is the actual server. So I'm having my own username. Assume that Harish is my username. And for example, you have your own username Mandeep, and Jishan having his own username Jishan or Rana. So these people are using the server. Yeah. See, I'm going to done some settings in this server, right? By using my username Harish. So what are the settings I done by using my username? Those settings are saved in the server by using a customizing request. Customizing request. For example, I created a company. That setting is saved by using some number, customized request number. See, this is we call it as a customized request number. The setting will be saved by using this like this number, different types of numbers. Got it?
Yes. So for any kind of so if you create another company, like this one, then is it a different number, that customizing request
not
number?
only
Is it a
not only this company, each and every setting the number will be changes.
okay?
But as a in customization, it is mandatory to create a new request number for each and every setting. We have to save it in a new folder. Let us assume that we are going to done different types of settings here. For example, we are going to creating company. Okay, we are going to creating company code. We are going to creating business areas. So like this, we
Yeah.
are going to creating different types of customers, something like that. We are going to creating different types of settings. We are going to done in customization. So this setting, this is a company creation. So this company creation, we can create it by using one number, one request number. See, like this. This is a
Okay.
previous request. This is prompt of the previous request. So this is a previous request number. This is not our number.
Okay.
And for this setting, we have to create a new request. For this, we have to create a new request. For this, we have to create a new request like this.
नहीं actually वो मैं एक back.
Hello, Jason?
Sorry.
Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah. Understand this, Jason? So like this. So each and every setting we are
No,
going to.
sorry, I was talking to my sister.
Okay. Let us see here. So like this, we can create different types of request numbers for different types of settings here. Mandeep, still confusion?
No, I'm not confused. But one question though. So when you created this right now, why did it prompt that customizing request?
See here. I think so. That's why we have to discuss about SAP system landscape. In SAP system landscape, we have a three servers. We have first one is a development server,
Yep.
and second one is a testing server, and third one is a production server. This is a topic we missed out. Okay, so we have a
Okay.
development server, testing server, and production server. So now we are in a development server. We are going to done all the settings here. We are going to implementing the SAP in development server. After everything is completed, this is we are going to transfer to the testing server for testing purpose.
Yes.
The
Yep.
client will be tested all the settings. So for
Okay.
that reason, all the settings what we done in development server, we are going to save it in a customizing request numbers. That is nothing but different types of folders or different types of files. For example,
Okay.
this is the file name, or we call it as an SAP request number. This is nothing but file name. Normally assume that this is a file name. Like this, each and every setting we are going to save it in a different types of file. And
Okay.
these numbers we are going to transfer into the testing server for testing
To
purpose.
testing.
Yes.
Oh.
For that reason, we are going to create in the customizing request. Understand
Okay.
that? Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, this is not our request number. So this is created by previous person. So if you want to create a new one, create request. The setting will be saved in a new request. Okay. And the request number will be generated by the SAP. Automatically SAP generate this customizing request. What we have to mention means we just mention a description. What is the company code between 4444? Enterprise structure 4444. Let us assume that here what is the number? 726 is the previous request. So this number will be automatically changes. Let us see here. 728 is there. Actually before 726, see here 728. The system will automatically count up the request number and go for continue. So the data was saved. That means now we saved the details. We created a company. See, this is the company we created. Okay.
Okay.
And for transaction code for creating a company is where is this file? Yeah, for creating company, the transaction code we are using is OX15. It's better to note it down anyway. Transaction codes are very important. So no problem, anyhow I will send this file to you, okay? We can use this file also. And next one is the company code. See, company code is an legal entity. For creating a company is an optional. Company creation is an optional. Why? Because we are not going to do anything in a company. So only board of directors are there in this company. But the business is starting from company code level. So that's why company code is an important legal entity. Okay.
Okay.
So creation of company is an optional, but creation of company code is very important. We have to create the company codes. This is a main node in this hierarchy. In this hierarchy, group of companies is there. Head is the group of companies. Even this is the head of the group. Head is a group of companies, but company codes is an important role. Every business is starting from company code level, not the company level. So that's why company code is an important node. See, let us see here. Edit, copy, delete, check company code. Third one in path method. Select the second one. Edit company code data. And here click on new entries. So here I can create different types of company codes. For example, let us mention here. We created 4444 as a company, right? So that's why I'm going to mention here 444A. This is your wish.
Okay.
We just mention any codes. This is not a mandatory. So client will decide that what are the codes they have to use. As for their own codes, we have to create here. As for the blueprint. As for the blueprint, we are going to create in different types of codes here. For example, ABC automobiles. City, street number 1, and country is US, currency is USD, and language is English. And then go for C. See, while we are creating a company, this is asking this data or not? We are not seeing this screen, right? Why? Because while we are creating a company no need the all the data about the company, but company code is the main thing. So that's why it is asking full details about the company. What is the telephone number, what is the mobile number, email address, and what is the postal code, company postal code, like this. Other communication. See, so many things are asking for a company. Why? Because company code is an legal entity. So that's why. I understand that.
Yes. So is the company code when you say legal entity, is that the reporting
Exactly.
entity?
Yes, reporting entity.
Okay.
For example, Houston, country US. See, once we mention the country here it will show all the regions in that country. If you mention any country, so this will go into providing all the regions. For example, it's a Texas region, right? We can mention here the Texas.
No.
See, Texas. So like this, for example, if you mention here India, this is going to show all the regions in that India, UK, like this. You know what are the countries? If you mention country, here it will show all the regions. After giving this data, click on copy or enter. Each and every time, this is going to be prompted a customizing request. Okay. If you want to save it in the same request, we can go for continue. If you want to save it in a new request, go for create a request.
Okay, so what's the difference between that? When do we want to do it in the same request, and when do we want to do it in a different request?
In real scenario, this is mandatory to create a new request for each and every
Okay.
city. But we can save it in the same request also. It's nothing but one folder,
File
two
name.
files. Okay,
Okay.
one
Yeah.
folder. See, 728 is a one folder. In 728, already we saved one file, company,
Yeah.
and this is
Yeah.
the second file, company code.
Okay.
That is your wish. We can create either we use the same request, or you can go for the second request.
729.
The number will be changes by the system. Let us see here. We cannot decide 729. We don't know, right? Okay. The system will generate. Let us see here. For example, company code creation, right? See, what is the number here? 728 here.
448.
It may be 729 or maybe different also. See, it is taken as a 730. We cannot change this number. The system will prompt up this number
Okay.
like this. If you want to go for a new one, we can go for new one, or if you want to save it in the same request, we can save it.
One question: what does own request mean?
One request means, for example, you created a new request. Okay,
Yeah.
you created a new request, but you realized that okay, we have to assign in a old request. You think that your senior persons or your managers uh, given suggestion that you can assign that to a old request. So in that case, go for the own request. You can assign to existing request number. See, enterprise structure is there. It is showing the previous request numbers. Previously, what we done.
Okay.
For example, if you want to assign to the enterprise structure, so this setting will be assigned to enterprise structure 728.
Okay.
Understand that? Jason, I understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So then go for continue. So this will be saved in the enterprise structure. It's clear now? Yeah.
Yep.
If you want to create a new one, here we have a next entry button. Click on next entry button and here we can create it. For example, I'm going to creating 444B. It's your wish. We can mention any codes. And for example, ABC textiles. Number, city. Most time we created, we can create it as a Austin. Country, US. Currency, USD. Language is English. Same thing. Go for save and it's requesting title, company, and name ABC textiles.
In the future, will you give us examples to do when we have our own SAP downloaded, the server?
Oh, yeah, Jason, no problem. They will provide you the details how to download the SAP, everything. No need to provide, no need to download SAP server. Just download SAP GUI. The connection between SAP server to your system. That is a GUI, right? Yeah, let's discuss
Okay.
SAP GUI. So that peoples they will provide you the server details. You can enter that server details into that GUI and they will provide you own username and password to you for your
And
okay.
then will you give us examples to do?
What's that? For downloading GUI, right?
Yeah, after we download the GUI, will you give us examples to do?
I'm not understanding. Please come again.
Will you give us example? Will we be doing this live, like doing examples ourselves?
Oh, live examples you are asking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will provide you one blueprint. So as for that blueprint, we can do it. Otherwise, you can create your own codes in your practice. See, I created ABC Textiles, right? So same way we can create your own. So I will provide you one blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see that blueprint. Okay, let us see here. Let us see here. So this is we got as a blueprint. So this is called as a business blueprint. Let us see here. Each and everything here we have
Mm-hmm.
a particular company. So how to create the company codes and what is the company codes. Okay, like this. Gulf Medical Company and Nagy Medical Company. These two are the two different company codes. And these are the codes.
Right.
We are discussed, right? Either we can use a code as a alphabets or we can use as a numerics also. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you send this to us?
Yeah, sure, definitely. Okay. After completion of the class, I am going to send to you.
Okay.
And how to create the accounting groups, GL accounting groups, each and everything here. Once I have another blueprint. Where is it? In downloads we have. So I have another blueprint is also there. So I will send that one. Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. So same thing here also. Postal code, some city, and country US. Region is the same. Texas region. And go for continue. Yeah. So we created two company codes. And for transaction code for creating company codes is OX02. Okay, where you have to mention here.
OX. Okay, dude.
OX02. Yeah, Jason, you have to note it down anyway. Otherwise, I will send this file, no problem.
Note what?
It is better to note it down, these transaction codes. Any notes are,
0x02?
yeah. OX02 is for creating a company code,
OX02. Okay.
and OX15 is for creating a company. And then business areas. It's completed. Yeah. Next one is a creating of business areas. So we already discussed it, right? It may be a geographical locations or it may be a product like this.
Yeah.
So now we can see how to create the business areas. So define business area. Click on new entry. See here. mechanical engineering, either we can see New Jersey, Los Angeles, New York, Philly. Like this also we can create the business areas, or we may be a products. Food. Food they will create it as a one business area. See, either locations or it may be a product also they are going to creating as a business areas. Okay. Pharmaceuticals, external services, real estate, corporate others. See Austin business area, Missouri City. Understand that?
Yep.
So like this we can create the business areas also.
These are business areas that were already created, right?
Already created.
Okay. So in order to create our own, then we do
Go
that new entry.
we can go for new entries.
Okay.
And here we have to mention code as usual. For business areas also we have to mention the codes. It's better to use, for example, I'm going to creating one Austin business area. So why I'm using the 44 is our company code is 444A.
444.
Yeah, so that's why I'm using the code as a 444AU. But it's not a mandatory. You
Yeah.
just mention any company, any code here. Either we can mention 123, 1234. Either you may mention ABCD also. It's not a matter. Either we can mention AUST as a code. Okay.
And you said in real life the the client will provide us those.
Each and everything, not only this one.
Okay.
Okay. Each and everything the company will provide. So as a consultant, our job is just a copy paste. We can see the blueprint and we can run the settings here. That's it.
Okay.
Uh, Tell me one more city. Famous.
Well, we
Miami.
did Austin, Houston.
Okay, Houston. Houston business area for 4444. Yeah. Rajesh, you can tell me one city.
Miami.
Miami.
MIA.
MIA. Okay. Just it will take only four. Maximum numbers is four. Okay. You can just mention MA. What is that?
Miami.
MIA.
MI.
Okay. Miami business area. And go for save now. See here. This is also prompt for request number. Just go for continue or we can go for another request. And for transaction code for this one is OX03. For creating business areas, transaction code is OX03. And next one is maintain consolidation business area. Next one, maintain consolidation business area. See, the name itself, we can see that consolidated. Consolidated means group of business areas. For example, some companies need to see a group of reports. For example, we created Austin and Houston, two business areas under Texas, right? So some people are interested to see entire Texas reports.
Yeah.
Like this. For example, this is purely depending on client level. Some people are interested to see each state-wise reports. Some people are interested to see a particular area. For example, South America or North America, like this. For example, some people are interested to see all the foreign countries. For example, India has a one consolidated business area, and some other, for example, China has a one consolidated business area, like this. We cannot decide this. So purely depending on company level, so we are going to create in the consolidated business areas. For example, like this, see, all the automotives, what is we have a business, and all the chemicals, what is the business in Texas region, external services, electronic products, New York. So like this, okay. Any confusion?
No.
So go for new entries. It's just for a grouping purpose. First we can create consolidation business area, then we can assign business areas to this consolidation business area. Let us assume that I'm going to creating Texas as a one consolidation business area. It may be a location or it may be a product also, either chemicals like this we created, right?
Yeah.
So for creating consolidation business area, the transaction code is, no, one second. I think it's a OCC1 something like that we have. See, OCC1 is a transaction code. For creating,
Sorry, what is that? What was that? What was that thing again?
if you want to see the transaction codes, you go for external information and display key.
Oh,
Click on
okay.
IMG activity. Yesterday we seen that, right?
Yes, yes, I remember that now.
Yes.
Hey,
So,
Harish,
yeah.
can you tell me one more time OX02 is what?
Company
OX02
code.
is for company code.
Company code, okay. And what was the other one?
OX50 is for company.
To create company code, right?
To create a company code, OX02.
Yeah, and what's the other one?
For creating a company, OX15. For creating a business area, OX03. And creating consolidation business area,
No, OX0 what?
OX03 is for business areas.
Okay.
And OCC1 is for consolidation business areas.
I'm sorry, which one was that?
OCC1.
O what?
OC. C for chocolate.
OCC?
Yeah.
Okay.
1.
OCC1. And that's for creating what?
Consolidation business area. I will,
Okay.
yeah, I will send this file, no problem. Okay, here it's okay. So the definition part is we finished. Okay, tomorrow we can see the assignment part. Okay, and remaining things also we can discuss tomorrow. What is the credit controlling area and what is functional areas, FM areas, segments, profit centers. These things we can discuss tomorrow. Any doubts you have?
No.
Okay. Monday.
I have one question.
Yeah.
This might be, I don't know if this is for you, not related to the topic we're studying, but when I downloaded Go Meeting, it said Go Meeting was valid for a month. So, what do we do after that? Or, all the recordings that we have saved, is that gonna go away? Do you know?
This is not open. Recording file is not opening directly.
No, it is. It is opening. It is. It's opening and it's being recorded right now.
Okay.
So, but when I downloaded Go Meeting, it said this was only valid for a month. So after a month, if I cannot go into the Go Meeting, then
Oh, that's
what
okay.
happens to all the recordings?
1 second. That is your own link. That is for meetings. For preparing the meetings, that is the link. No need. That is not an issue. For example, this is one link ID, right? Meeting ID
Yeah.
552
Yeah.
something like that. So that is
Yeah.
created. That's not a problem. You can use that for any meetings, your meetings. That is
No.
valid for
Yes.
30 days, free trial.
Okay. That ID is valid for 30 days. You're
30
saying?
days. Yeah, 30 days trial. 30 days free trial. After that, the link will be expired and we can create a new link. That is not any
Oh,
impact on the recording files.
okay, okay, okay. I see.
That is just for a meeting purpose.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Jason. Okay. Yeah, Mandeep. Okay. Bye. Good night. You can see
Okay,
again.
thank
Okay.
you. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. I will send this file to you. Okay. I will convert this file and I will send to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.